Alrighty, so your Echo may respond to Alexa, but mine responds to computer. Turn on my kitchen. Oh, it worked. It worked. They're all on. Oh, that's so wonderful. Hello, Amazon.com. It's me, Beau. We are going to show you how to basically take your Philips light bulbs and how in the world are you going to get them installed, or maybe you're actually having some issues. My first number one hint tip trick is once you set up these devices, which I'm going to show you in just a moment, but I just want to jump ahead to this little tip because it may save you some time. When you go to name your device or name your light, don't name it what your group is. So for example, if this is my kitchen light, I am not going to name that kitchen light 1 and kitchen light 2 and put them both in the kitchen group. Does that make sense? So don't, if this is the kitchen right here, that's my group. That is stovetop light 1. And this is parlor light 1. Notice that I'm not using the term kitchen in any of these device names. So once they're completely unique, then you can bundle them into the group of kitchen. And then your Amazon Alexa or Echo or whatever, once you say, computer, turn off my kitchen, it will. Okay, that's kind of scary. It actually heard me from the other room and it turned off my kitchen lights. All right, back we go with the automated house where the NSA is probably listening to you through this device, but I don't care. This is so cool. My second little tip is if you are having difficulty getting this into pairing mode and it's not blinking, it's not giving you anything, well, here's what you do. You take the Philips light bulb, you pop it in there, you screw it in, and then you go over and you flick on the light switch. And you may be like, well, I did, but it's still not going into pairing mode. That's because you need to open up your Amazon Alexa app and then click add device and it will start to discover. And then once that little bar is going across and discovering, then that light will start blinking like 3 or 4 times. But it's basically just gonna function as a normal light bulb until you go in and open up the Amazon Alexa app and click add device. And here are step-by-step instructions on how to install your Philips smart light bulb. First of all, go ahead, take out the older light bulb, put the new one in with the light switch off. You don't want to turn it on quite yet. And then when you're ready, go ahead and launch the Amazon Alexa app. I'm just using my iPhone right here. You can sort of see the screenshots and follow along. Once it is open, the app that is, you're going to go ahead and select the menu on the upper left, and then you're going to click on Smart Home. And then you are going to make sure that Devices is selected. Go down, click that little plus sign that says Add Device. And then you should be entering pairing mode. At this point, now you can turn on the light switch. And it should take, anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds for the light bulb to start blinking. It might blink like 3 or 4 times. And then just be patient, wait for that bar to finish going all the way up from left to right as Alexa is discovering new devices. And then it should automatically have your new light bulb right there. It will be called fourth light bulb or first light bulb, depending on actually how many Philips light bulbs you have already installed. If you'd like to, you can select the light bulb and go into the upper right and rename the light. I honestly would not recommend that. I would just leave the light as is and instead keep that light, the default name. So in this case it says fourth light. Just keep that device name. And then I would recommend then going into groups. So you're going to go back to that smart home selection from the very beginning, click on groups, and then you're going to click a new group. And then you are basically going to be selecting what group. So in my case, it's kitchen, and I have 2 lights in my kitchen that whenever I say something like, Alexa, turn on my kitchen, it's going to turn on all those light bulbs in the kitchen. So again, I'm going to select kitchen, and then I'm just going to simply go down and select which lights correspond to my kitchen. So this is not a perfect screenshot, but your screenshot will probably say something like fourth light or fifth light or whatever light you just installed. And then you click save, and those lights, those devices are now integrated and bundled within that group called kitchen. So that's it, in less than 3 minutes, how to set up your Philips smart light bulbs. Now lastly, I'd like to leave you with a few of my hints, tips, tricks, and favorite features of these light bulbs. The last little thing that I absolutely love personally, I'm not trying to gush too much over these things because they're not perfect, but two other additional things that I love is that they are cool to the touch as opposed to these things right here, which are old ancient light bulbs that hurt my fingertips when I go up to touch them because I have a habit of touching bright and shiny things and hurting myself. But these right here, oh, I'm actually touching it right now and it doesn't burn my fingertips. So now obviously you're not going to go around doing that, but that just goes to show the amount of energy output is minimal compared to other older light bulbs. Another thing is that they're actually really bright, and I used to have two of these older light bulbs up there, but I can get away with just one. So I think that's kind of cool. Lastly, what I love about this is that you can have ambient lighting, and you don't need to install a special light switch that will dim it, because you can just say, and by the way, it's all the way in the other room. Let's see if it will hear me again. Computer, dim my kitchen to 20%. It did it. It did it right there. That other light over there is a different light. I'm gonna have to put a smart light bulb in that one too. But look at it. Just dimmed it to 20%. Computer, um, put my kitchen at 100% light. That wasn't very articulate. Oh, yeah, smarter than I am. It still did it. 5 out of 5 stars. Highly recommended. Yes, they're expensive, but dude, you're automating your house. This is like George Jetson type stuff. This is awesome. My name is Beau. I look forward to testing, demonstrating, reviewing more fun things here on Amazon.com.